So I completed chapter 5 of my real estate course and chapter 4 as well. Uh, Chapter 5, I could talk about just a little bit, was the new vocabulary for me. So far, it's been uh, concepts and, a lot of facts and information and professional codes and state legislations and structure, understanding the organizational structure and power bases and controls. But in chapter 5, it really chapter 4 kind of got into some detail about land and property rights, but chapter 5 delved into it a little bit more. And even to the point where we talked about water rights. I haven't gotten into air rights. Talked some about the land, rights of the land ownership and how to transfer land ownership and the different ways in which you can do that legally. And then there's also the who and the timing of how and when you can do those things. I thought what was most interesting about chapter 5 was, now I'm getting excited about studying the topic of real estate, and because it's getting real interesting and answering a lot of questions I didn't even realize I might have had about geography. Talks about water rights and how I remember my Aunt Sherry, who I used to visit each summer in Florida. She had one house where behind the house was a lake, and the way her community was designed, there was a lake, big giant lake. You would walk in the backyard, and there was this lake, and I think it had alligators in it, and there were houses all around the whole lake. So she was just one of many homes there at that time around this water. And so what I learned is that there are water rights that exist in not only if you have a lake behind your home, but also the beaches as well, beach fronts. And so if you own a property and the water disappears, there's even legal jargon that applies in real estate for that. So I'm not going to go into details about everything just now because I'm still in the educating myself and I'm just becoming aware of things. And I'm also studying a book about sales. Let me just grab that so you can see, because once I become a salesperson in real estate, I really not only want to know my stuff, but I want to also try to go about it the best way possible for my clients and for my peers and for myself, as I have with the assistant work I've done with my friend Natasha and Mary Kay. So I have some sales experience through her with that. I have lots of different experiences in customer service and different industries and various job titles. But I've only one other time, I can remember a long time ago, outside of Mary Kay, as a Mary Kay assistant. I'm not a Mary Kay consultant. I have been exposed to the Mary Kay empire through a friend who is a beauty consultant. I'm sort of a ambassador angel. I've worked with her, helping her with her business. And I got to see how some of that works with the network marketing. But I'm reading this book, Sales 101, I got from Barnes and Noble. And it talks about how one of the things you can do when becoming a salesperson is to get training in companies like Mary Kay. So I thought that was perfect. Anyway, the water rights got me really excited to know how that works and how all that affects land ownership and property rights. So chapter 5 down, And I've got like probably 15 more chapters to go, I think, in this course. And then I've got so much more to do on top of that. This is like a layered dip, 7-layer dip, or or more. It's like there's a lot to go into becoming and passing the state examination at the California real estate for the Department of Real Estate, which I heard was now called the Bureau of Real Estate. And as things are changing in a lot of ways that licensing is done, I happen to be at this moment in California. And so that is the licensing that I am seeking at this time for the state of California. Thank you.